Oh my goodness. He's a mess.
You're a mess.
Yes. You want me to give you one from the loaf? No, that's my bread.
Oh, that's not it.
He wants his bread is the very thin. This is his bread.
That's the zip bread.
Special diet, child. Can you imagine a child wouldn't eat ice cream? That's frightening to me.
Yeah, he won't.
He doesn't like sweets. Yeah, the only thing sweet he'll eat is yogurt and applesauce, and that's it. Other than that, he's just.
That's just frightening to me. I feel really bad for him because of that.
I'm sure he'll learn to.
That's like the best part of life, isn't it?
That will all change.
It's like the best part of life.
When he sees his mom with the truffles.
An ice cream soda? Oh my God.
I tried like birthday cake. Yeah. I've tried. You know how kid, for his first birthday, I put the cake there. I was like, yeah, just get all messy. I was ready to clean them up and everything. He wouldn't touch the icing. He wouldn't touch the cake. He was just like, matter of fact, my son doesn't even like to get dirty. If something gets on his hand, he's like, "Ma!" Yeah, he hates it.
Well,
tell
him about you, Patty, because part of it's genetic. With you and the pizza. You and the pizza, right?
I don't know what you're gonna do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, he's ashamed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He has to have his pizza cut up. He has to cut up his pizza, but his grandmother does the same thing. He won't actually pick it up with his hand. So that's a genetic thing.
In his room somewhere, I
like to eat a hamburger with a knife and fork.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah, well, he's related.
That's part of the problem.
It feels. I don't like my hands.
He's related to you because he wouldn't even eat pizza or chicken nuggets.
And they had me doing crabs when I first moved to Maryland.
She don't like crabs. You're a crab guy, right?
Anyway.
Travis, you like crabs?
I like crabs.
Then I had them on my hands.
I eat a lot of lobster. I mean, when I go to Maine.
Yeah. How about soft crab?
My family's all about lobsters, so.
How about soft crab? You had a soft crab sandwich?
Yeah, I've had a soft crab sandwich. Yeah.
Now I hope you had it without the batter, because it's not good with the batter. You probably had it with batter. You just used the regular raw soft crab, and fry it. No batter. Yeah, it's too great.
I lived out in this area. Like when I was in college, I was doing an internship down for a company that I work for now, and I lived down here a couple of years. This was back
in Baltimore.
I lived in Crofton at the time.
Yeah.
Because I was working at BWI Airport.
Yeah, so you didn't grow up with crabs.
No.
Yeah, see, I grew up with them, so we all grew up with them.
In Pennsylvania, right? And then
you grew up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
what part of Pennsylvania?
Like Lehigh Valley, near Allentown.
Oh,
so
okay.
Like an hour north of Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember Philly. I just when we used to go. For the life of me, I was like, oh my God, these people park in the middle of the street. They park on both sides and the middle of the street. I was like, I was just amazed. I was like, I've never seen this before.
We were there during the trash strike.
Oh,
and I went out, trash was piled way high, and I didn't know. And I'm like, what's going on? No trees. The dog with a dog. I had to walk for miles and miles to find one tree.
Everybody walked though in Philly. Everybody walked though. I remember walking everywhere.
I like the murals. Yeah. There's murals everywhere in Philly.
Yeah, there are.
That's what I like.
I like Philly.
I like Philly.
It was pretty.
It was pretty.
Yeah, when I went to school there, I like it. I would go back.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this: Did Boston have newsstands, or does it still have newsstands?
You know what? I don't know what Boston does.
Because Philly and New York have it.
I've been to Boston a couple times,
but his wife now lives in Maine, so.
I've never paid attention.
But just
I'm going there next weekend. I gotta go up to Boston. Yeah. I'll take a look because I got.
Take a look. Because Philly and New York have newsstands, but Baltimore and Washington don't have them.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but they just don't have any, not one.
Well, there are some roach coaches that sell. They have like a little mini type of stand out. Yeah. Some of them do sell like newspapers and magazines.
Roach coaches?
Well that's what you call them. Yeah, the hot dog vendors, roach coaches.
Oh, they might. Yeah, but the hot dog vendors.
I love hot dogs, so I eat them all the time. But
but I'm not talking about a newsstand that doesn't sell food or anything. It's just
newspapers are going to be obsolete.
Oh yeah.
I think.
But it just seemed odd to me because they're all over Philly and they're all over New York, but there's not a one in D.C. or Baltimore. So.
I don't think they'll be obsolete. It might not be as many of them.
Obsolete, I bet.
Because of
iPads and all.
Or the what? I don't like the audiobooks.
I think there's still people. I mean,
I like
she has one
I like to read books. I don't like the audiobooks.
Whichever one it is, but she can't. I don't know. She still likes carrying. I'm like, why do you? Everywhere we go, carries around like 10 books.
Yeah, I like to read books. Like I try the audiobook thing.
The page.
But the
she
reads so fast. She tries to get me to read it. I just. only time I'll read is if I'm on the beach or at the pool or something. That's the only time I can read.
Well, I like a good story. I tried to do an audiobook. It just didn't work for me. I didn't like the voice. Like, if the voice is not right, you know, it's just like,
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Well, you know what they did in Russia? I don't know if they still do. Probably still do it. Because we're pretty smart. Instead of people having newspapers and getting newspapers, they take all the newspapers and put them in the main square, and everybody would go to the main square and read the newspaper. Think about all the lack of. There's no waste of paper. Just pick up some papers, put it in the square, and you don't. You know.
Yeah, but they recycle now, don't they?
Well, I guess, but I mean, they didn't. It's like I say, they didn't need that to make all those papers for everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody went to the square and read it. Yeah, that's true. We steal all the Spanish people's papers. You know,
they're free papers.
You know, the free papers. We just got. I told Patty, look, we can fix our paper problem. We just go pick up about 50 or 60 of them. We picked up 50 or 60 this morning. Yeah, we do have to teach the dogs how to read Spanish, but that's the only thing.
Put the paper down in a little 4-week-old puppy.
Yeah.
Stood. It was so cute.
Because we were having a paper shortage constantly.
Oh,
We have a lot of dogs, like 18.
Oh, wow.
But they walk off.
yeah, so if you're going to bring the puppy,
It's a lot of dogs.
Yeah, it's a lot of dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot
I guess
to
it won't be
take care
today,
of, for
because
sure.
I still got to cook dinner. I ain't cooked.
Well, we're trying to find homes for the pups. You hear anybody? We got cockapoos and Yorkie poos. Cockapoos, I think, are like 12 weeks, and the Yorkie poos or the cockapoo. Yeah, the Yorkie poos are 12 weeks, and the cockapoos are 4 weeks. So they'll be able to be.
Beautiful color, though.
Yeah,
Aren't they beautiful?
they'll be able to be sold in 4 weeks.
They've got the poodle fur, so they're
Alright.
not shedding. Yeah. They're adorable.
That's why my dog huskies shed.
Yeah. I bet.
Oh yeah,
I just take my hand and it's.
yeah. You ever see a Samoyed?
I don't know.
They're sort of like huskies. I
Samoyed?
think yes.
The all white.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
beautiful.
white, yeah.
They're beautiful dogs, and they're so just I love them to death. And they're like a husky. Yeah.
I love my husky.
Very photogenic.
I got to cook dinner, so.
Yeah. I get going. I got work to do tonight still.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, you got.